Yo, welcome back to the channel. Monica Louv here at The Love Messages. So today we are going to be doing a reading for you. And in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Leo, in this reading, I'm going to be, like I said, checking past, present, and future for you. I'm going to pull some advice and looking at your challenge. This reading is super general, so it's not going to resonate with all of you. If you want more information about any services or anything, you can find all the details for that linked below. Okay, so your biggest challenge here, Leo, is the Sun, and what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the High Priestess upright, okay? So your biggest challenge here is the Sun, and the Sun has a lot to do with abundance, happiness, warmth. The Sun lately has been talking about reaching your full potential, doing what you love, what you're passionate about, just really living this life of fulfillment. And this is going to be a big part of your challenge, right? The big part of your challenge now in the month of October. This reading is for October, by the way, 2025. So your biggest challenge here has a lot to do with being authentic, being your true self, living your life to its full potential, okay? Not just going with the day-to-day, every day, just doing, you know, whatever you need to do or whatever you're forced to do. This is about really tapping into this abundance, right? Some of you may be living right now and you haven't reached your full potential. Okay, you feel deep down inside like, I can be doing more, I can be achieving more, I can be accomplishing more. Why haven't I accomplished more? Why haven't I been doing more? What is it that I need to do to accomplish more and do more and be more, right? So your biggest challenge here is to be your authentic self, to realize your full potential, to live in this energy of happiness, to live in this energy of, you know, doing what you love, your passion. This is going to be a big part of your challenge. We're going to talk about why it's your challenge and what is it that you need to be aware of in order to conquer this challenge. Okay. Now let's talk about the recent past. In the recent past, you have the Nine of Pentacles, the World, and you have the Queen of Swords. In the recent past, I do feel that a major cycle came to an end for you, okay? So, you know, a relationship may have came to an end, a partnership, maybe you decided to move, maybe you decided to end a job here, maybe something here closed out for you in the past. I do feel that this past cycle that you closed out brought a lot of abundance to your life. Maybe you learned a lot, or you learned how to be financially free. Some of you learned how to stand on your own 2 feet here in the past. I do feel that it took a lot for you to close this cycle out here in the past, okay? And depending on where you are on the timeline, some of you are still in the process of closing this this energy out. But many of you in the past closed out a cycle here in the past. I feel May was a big month for you, where things ended quite abruptly for you in the month of May. If not in the month of May, it could have been in January, the beginning of the year. There could have been some sort of significant change for you. We're going to talk more about that when we clarify. In the present moment, you have the Seven of Wands, you have the Six of Swords, and you have the Knight of Pentacles. So in the present moment, you are moving away from something. You are disconnecting from something. You're disconnecting from this demand. I'm getting that many people want to be around you. Many people want a piece of you. I'm getting that song by Britney Spears, Piece of Me. If you know, I think that's the title of the name. But yeah, if you listen to that song, you know, it's a song about people wanting your energy, people wanting to be around you, people wanting access to you. Many of you have chosen to disconnect, and this is why I said some of you have disconnected in the past. Others of you are still in the process of disconnecting, and this is a period of January, May, and November are going to be huge months for you. Check out those months, see what's going on in your life in those months, because those months are going to highlight an area of your life where you may feel it's very important for you to disconnect, okay? We are in 2025, and 2025 equals 9. 5 plus 2 plus 2 is 9. So this is a year of really cleaning house. It's a year of disconnecting from things that don't work for us. It's a year of just really being okay with closing certain cycles out that are not a part of our highest potential. So you are slowly, moving away from something and moving towards something that's a lot better. The reason why this change in the present moment is taking a long time for you is because many of you are just realizing that something isn't for you. You're just realizing, you know what? It's time to disconnect. It's time to move on. It's time to really set boundaries. The Seven of Wands for me lately has been talking about boundaries, not only trying to keep up with things, but just setting boundaries, because many people want your energy. Many people want a piece of you. That's what I'm getting. So you're disconnecting or moving away from things that are causing you mental stress, mental anguish. If something isn't bringing abundance into your life, you're cutting it off or you're disconnecting from it, because your challenge here is to be happy again. Your challenge is to reach that full potential, that abundance, that feeling of flow in your life. The sun is a feeling of flow. It's like, yeah, I feel like I'm living. I feel like I'm doing the greatest thing in the world. This is what you are working towards, okay? So we're going to talk more about that in a moment. In the near future, you have the King of Swords, you have the Devil, and the Nine of Cups. It's very important that you're aware of one important thing in the near future. This is going to be a very, very important message for you, Leo. The message here for you, you have the Devil here in the near future, okay? It's very important that you recognize why in the past a cycle closed out for you. There was a cycle here in the past that closed out for you. It was unhealthy. It wasn't good for you, okay, in the past. What is this cycle that wasn't good for you? Many of you in the past were dealing with somebody who kept you feeling stuck. They may have been very draining. They may have stolen a lot of your energy. Maybe they were in this toxic dynamic with you, a toxic relationship, toxic dynamic that it just wasn't supplying you with that abundance. You know, the sun is abundance. The sun is radiance. The sun, you know, when you go in the sun and it gives you that energy, it gives you that vitality. Many of you lost that because many of you were engaged in something here that wasn't supporting you. I see this happening for you in the near future. Again, there's going to be a test that comes into your life. This test that comes into your life is going to test you because there may be a relationship, or there may be not necessarily a relationship. It could just be an environment. It could be, you know, a person, place, or thing, okay? A person, place, or thing. I feel that this person, place, or thing is coming into your life and it's going to challenge you. It's going to challenge you in a way where it's going to feel good. It's going to feel very abundant. It's going to feel good. It's going to make you happy, which is a part of you getting closer to the things that make you happy and feel good. But you need to set boundaries. And this is where the King of Swords comes in, right? Some of you watching this, maybe you have a rising air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or a Gemini, or maybe you have a moon, air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or maybe you have Capricorn somewhere in your chart. You could also be attracting a Capricorn or a Pisces here in the near future. The message here is to set boundaries with certain people, because people will see your light. They will see your abundance. They will see that you have something to offer, and they're going to want to take that from you. That's only natural. There are people out there that are vampires. There are people out there that are very much there with ill intentions. Now, I'm not saying that whoever comes into your life has ill intentions. I'm just saying that you need to guard yourself and protect yourself, because the Devil is here with the King of Swords. And I see you doing that because a lot of you, like I said, you are already disconnecting from something that has been very difficult to disconnect from, and you finally have disconnected from the situation. And the worst thing for you would be going into that trap again in the near future. And it will come, it will present itself. But because you're aware and you have gone through those challenges in the past, you're going to be able to take that information from the past, those experiences from the past, and you'll be able to apply them to the future. Okay. So this is what I see happening for you in the near future. We're going to, of course, clarify the cards, and we're going to get more information. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck for the month of October, you have the High Priestess. The High Priestess is indicating here that your intuition is going to be on maximum. Your intuition is going to be there to guide you, to give you some sort of information on new opportunities that are coming in. It's going to be there to show you where you should be pouring your energy. Many of you are nurturing, loving, and caring, but you need to be careful who you're nurturing, who you're loving. Are you loving and nurturing the right people? Are you loving and nurturing things that are going to bring you abundance and prosperity in your life? You're going to know if if something is for you or not. You're going to also be aware of whether or not you should set boundaries with certain people. As soon as you have that inkling, that feeling of, oh, I need to create space with this person. Oh, I need to, create some boundaries. You need to listen to your intuition. Do not ignore it, because this is what your advice, not your advice, but what is happening for you in terms of what you don't see coming. Okay. So let's get into your reading. Let's do some clarification. Let's see what's going on for you. Okay, let's clarify your challenge. So your challenge here is the Sun, and the Sun is clarified by, you have the Hierophant, Page of Wands, and the Nine of Swords. Leo, your biggest challenge here has a lot to do with something that has been causing you stress. For some of you, it is a commitment of sorts. Some of you have been committing yourself maybe to a marriage, a partnership, a friendship, okay? Something here that once gave you a lot of vitality, a lot of abundance. Your biggest challenge here is not to worry about the situation. There's a situation in your life, you're very worried about it. There's a lot of uncertainty connected to it. It's causing you stress. Whatever is causing you stress and worry, it's time to let it go. It's time to completely start setting up a new vision, a new direction, a new way of going about doing things. With the Sun entering into Libra, we just had, I think, the fall equinox, something like this, where we start to shift into a new vibration. We start to shift into a new energy. Now that the eclipses have finally come to an end, we're out of the eclipse season, it's starting to tell you, look, there's going to be things in your life that cause you stress. There's going to be things that cause you worry. There's going to be things that just are not in alignment with you. Some of you are having sleepless nights. Maybe you're having a hard time sleeping at night because you're worried about things. The message here is not to be worried. You do not need to worry about this situation, because everything that is meant for you is going to come into your life, and it's going to lead you to something that is more in alignment with you. So the message here is, when it comes to your challenge, is recognize and identify the things that are in alignment with you. What is making you happy every day? What is making you feel warm? What is making you feel abundant? What is making you feel alive? Commit yourself to those things. Do not commit yourself to things that cause you stress. Do not commit yourself to things that cause you worry. And if it is, turn your back on it and move towards the things that bring you abundance. It's so simple. Your challenge is so simple, because many of you have been engaging with people in situations that, again, you feel this energy of obligation, right? Oh, I have to help this person. Oh, I have to give money to this person. Oh, I have to be helpful to. You don't have to do anything. You don't. You can do what works for you and what you love. And this is what's going to be a big part of your challenge. Ultimately, moving away from something that's causing you so much stress, so much anxiety. You're not obligated to do this. Do what you love. Do what makes you feel alive. If it doesn't make you feel alive, if it doesn't make you feel happy, thank you, and move on to what does. This is going to be a big part of your challenge in the month of October, okay? Now, let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify. Okay, so in the recent past, you have the Nine of Pentacles here. The Nine of Pentacles is clarified by the Two of Cups, the Hangman, and the Knight of Wands. So in the recent past, many of you were dealing with somebody who left you feeling stuck in a relationship. You may have been in a commitment of sorts, marriage, commitment. Even if you weren't in a commitment, there was something here in your life that was causing you a lot of stress, a lot of worry here, okay? And you felt bonded to this person. Now, the good news here is that many of you are independent. You have your own thing going on. You are very independent. You're very self-sufficient. So removing yourself from this person, even though you have the capability to remove yourself from this person because you're independent, you have maybe your own money, you have your own abundant thing going on, it still was challenging for you to remove yourself from this person, okay? Because there was a strong level of attraction. There was a strong level of understanding here in terms of this connection for you, but you felt tied down to this person. And part of the issue with this person was the fact that they were inconsistent with you in the department of passion, the department of just engagement in general, right? There could have been this inconsistency in the relationship, either by you or by this person. But either way, there was a strong energy here of love and interest, but there's something here that caused some sort of inconsistency here in the past. Although the situation in the past was done for quite some time, for some of you, maybe a year went by, 2 years went by, 10 years went by, even though it felt that the relationship was dead and there was nothing going on, it took you a long time to let go of this person or accept an ending. Many of you continued to hold on to the relationship for quite some time, and maybe you pretended to be happy here or you pretended to feel satisfied, but many of you deep down inside were not. Okay. And over time, you realize, you know what, I think it's time for me to close the cycle out and to end the relationship. You have the Queen of Swords here, which is clarified, or excuse me, Queen of Swords clarified by the Page of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. You eventually found the strength to walk away or disconnect from something here. Some of you found out something about this person, or it started to become very obvious here that whatever this relationship was in the past, it didn't bring satisfaction to you. It didn't bring fulfillment to you. It didn't bring you the type of abundance that you felt you deserved here in the past, is what I'm getting, okay? So many of you walked away from something here that wasn't emotionally fulfilling and you moved towards something that was more abundant. But it required in the past, Leo, it required honesty on your part. It required this energy of recognizing what no longer served you here in the past. Okay, so let's clarify the present moment. Okay, so in the present moment, you have the Six of Swords, and that is clarified by the Devil. You have the Five of Swords, and you have the Three of Pentacles. So in the present moment, many of you may or may not realize this, but you're disconnecting from something here that's toxic. And remember how I said at the beginning of your reading, I said some of you have ended something already and some of you are still in the process of ending things. For many of you, this situation may not end until January of next year or December. There's something here that you're still trying to disconnect from. There's been a lot of competition between you and this person. Maybe it's a Capricorn here. I'm getting a Taurus here, maybe another air sign, Aquarius or a Libra. You're moving away from something here that is not in alignment with you anymore. It holds you down. It blocks your energy from coming in. It makes you feel suffocated. Many of you are moving towards more cooperative relationships, okay, where there's less competition. Some of you are dealing with someone who's toxic and they're constantly competing with you. Like they're constantly one-upping you, or I'm better at you than this. I'm better. I can do this better. Oh, but what about this? So many of you are dealing with somebody here who just weighs you down. They don't bring that abundance to you anymore. And it will take time for you to move away from them. You're doing it, but it's taking time, okay? You have the Seven of Wands here. That is clarified by the Four of Cups, the Six of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. Many of you need to set hard boundaries. Like you need to set hard boundaries because you are dealing with somebody here. Some of you are dealing with someone here who's playing games. They act like they're interested, but they're really not interested in you. Okay, so you have to be careful here. You have to be careful here. okay? Because many of you are going to see around the full moon, okay, in October. Check out when the full moon is in October. You're going to get more information about someone. You're going to get more understanding of someone. Don't be quick to make decisions about this person who's making an offer to you, because some of you are dealing with someone who's making an offer to you. Maybe they're offering love to you, but you act like you're not interested. Somebody here is not interested because they don't understand the full picture. They don't understand this person fully. Many of you are still in the process of moving away from something here that's been holding you back for quite some time. So strong boundaries are going to be needed. This is the main message for you in the present moment. Now, also you have the Knight of Pentacles. Something here is moving extremely slow, and it's a good thing. Some of you are attracting new love in your life, and this new love that's coming into your life, the message here is take your time. Because again, you don't know who you're dealing with. If they're a new person, you don't know who they really are. And because you're coming out of something that's been toxic, unhealthy, unsupportive of you, it's not advised to move quickly into new love until you get the full picture. And when the sun moves and changes signs into Scorpio in November, when Saturn finally moves direct in the sign of Aries, this is really going to give you a solid idea of who you're dealing with, because right now it's not clear. It's not clear right now. So the message here is take your time. If you're still moving away from something here that's toxic, move away from that situation first and continue to evaluate the situation, because there is new love. There's someone new that's coming in that's interested in you, okay? Now, in the near future, let's clarify the near future for you. Okay, so in the near future, you have the King of Swords, okay? And the King of Swords for me is really a boundary card. It's a huge boundary card. It's somebody who's very stern, somebody here who is addressing people. You have the Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. In the near future, there's going to be huge opportunities that come in for you. I don't think you understand how big these opportunities are, Leo. They're huge. They're huge for you, okay? It's very important that you start to recognize very soon, especially as you move into the future, that anything that's weighing you down, anything that's holding you back, anything that's not, again, supporting this energy of abundance, which is a part of your challenge, it will require you to cut it off. Because you're going to realize in the near future that there are certain things in your life that are weighing you down, okay? Again, around the full moon in October, it's going to be huge for you, because this full moon is going to signal something here that you may need to let go of. Something that's been very heavy for you, you're going to finally let it go. And what this is going to do, once you've put your foot down and you start to get very clear on letting go of this situation, which a lot of you are in the process of doing, there's going to be such a big opportunity that comes in for you. You're going to be making way more money. You're going to be attracting way better opportunities. Just your abundance is going to be on 100, literally. Because something here in the near future, it's weighing you down. It's blocking you. It's stopping you from realizing and achieving your abundance. And for many of you, it is a toxic person. This toxic person keeps popping up in your reading, okay? Present moment and in the near future, okay? That is clarified by the Tower, the Four of Swords, and the Five of Cups. As sad as this situation may, be, something here is not, it's not supporting you anymore. Okay, it's not supporting you anymore. Something here is not supporting you anymore. It's not bringing you that abundance anymore. Okay, it's not bringing you the level of abundance anymore. And the message here is to accept the fact that something here is done, and that bigger and better things are on the way to you, because some of you are afraid to end this situation because you don't believe bigger and better things are coming. But there's certain aspects of your life in the near future, Leo, that are crumbling because they don't support your happiness. They don't support your abundance. They're not supporting what it is that you need and what you want for yourself, right? So what you're moving towards the things that lead to abundance for you. You're moving towards the things that make you happy. I see you being more independent, more focused on self-care. You are still open to love here in the near future, but you're not going to neglect yourself. You're not going to neglect the abundance that you are needing to focus on. So There's a strong energy here of focusing on self, still being open to love, but also putting yourself first by focusing on your abundance, your resources, maybe your financial situation. I think the main message for you in the near future is don't forget how happy you can make yourself. Because if you can't make yourself happy, you cannot expect that from someone else. Okay? So let's get some advice for you. What is the advice for you, Leo? Your biggest piece of advice, Leo, you have the 7 of Cups, you have the 6 of Pentacles and the Star. Your biggest piece of advice is to focus and give your energy to things that are supporting your well-being. The Star is a well-being card. The Star is about our future. The Star is about that tranquility that we feel when we sit by ourselves. Some of you may sit with yourselves and you don't feel tranquil. And if that's the case, the message here is to focus on healing practices, holistic health, holistic well-being. The biggest piece of advice here for you is to recognize what it is in your life that you need to eliminate that's distracting you. There's certain things in your life that are distracting you. You keep giving to maybe the wrong people, the wrong situations. You are distracted by something. Start eliminating the things that are not bringing that star-like energy to you, okay? If something isn't giving you the attention that you need, maybe it's time to stop giving to it. If something in your life is bringing drama, stop giving to it. If something in your life is bringing chaos, stop giving to it. If something in your life is bringing toxic energy, stop giving to it. Only focus on the things that are giving to you, that are supporting your well-being, that are supporting your future vision. If they're not, set boundaries and stop giving to it. This is what is going to lead you closer and closer to what it is that you need to feel happy and fulfilled once again, okay? So Leo, this is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one.